Away, certainly pedalling away.
Children in Need on BBC Radio 2.
Matt Baker has presented some of the UK's favourite TV shows, including Boo Peter, Country File and The One Show. We chatted to Nick Knowles earlier about the special Children in Need episode of DIY SOS. And also raising money for Children in Need is Matt doing the 10th Rickshaw Challenge. And he's with us right now. Hello.
Hiya, Gary. Good to hear your voice. All right.
Yeah, I'm good, mate. Listen, before I go any further, Nick Knowles made me promise that I would say hi to you because he loves you.
Yeah, he's a good lad, isn't he? He's a good lad. I've known him for years. We both kind of do our thing for Children in Need, I suppose, don't we? I suppose that's what you were talking to him about, eh?
Absolutely. So listen, you're in the middle of doing the challenge. Just describe you're doing right now and where you are.
Well, I am on my patio outside of my house. This wasn't the plan at all. As you say, it was, it's been 10 years and we had grand plans to celebrate the 10th anniversary. So we all went to Goodwood to do what was going to be obviously a lockdown version of the Rickshaw Challenge. Yep. We had the whole estate to play with. Anyway, we had a rigorous kind of testing, all bits and pieces, all sorted, just so that everybody would remain as safe as possible. And in one of those routine tests, one of the film crew tested positive. So we basically sent everybody home and to do this now virtually. So we've had to do a total handbrake turn on the old Rickshaw Challenge this year. Now, I've got 2 rickshaws at home. Right. So I got one of them out, chocked it up on the patio with 2 fence posts. Fastened the mileometer that was on my original bike onto this one now, and we've got exercise bikes that have been sent to all of Team Rickshaw right across the UK, and we're basically pedalling like Billy-O up until Friday night, pedalling all hours that God sends, so that we can do something. Who knows how far we're going to go? Yeah.
So
or what the equipment will be by Friday night. But
so you're pedaling as you're talking to me now, is that right?
I am, yeah. I'm literally outside, so I'm really, I'm grateful for the company, I have to say, because nobody here but me.
Yeah, I know, because I guess normally when you do the challenge, then at least you've got people coming up all the time and geeing you along.
Oh, Gary, this is the thing. I mean, I had no idea what it was going to turn into. I set off 10 years ago from Edinburgh Castle, right? The whole idea was to just do little sort of paid rides to raise money for children in need and take donations that way. Anyway, it fast became not that. As I hit the hills as I came out of Edinburgh, and I realised how arduous it was going to be getting all the way from Edinburgh to Castle to London. And the amount of people that came out on the roadside to support me was just unbelievable. Honestly, it took my breath away. And in the second year, I thought, look, this is not just about celebrities on TV doing something for children in need. It has to be about those young people that have, that know about children in need, that their lives have been turned around by it. And so I thought, is it possible to create a team of young riders that had benefited from children in need in the past to ride it like a relay? Anyway, we did it in that second year. That's when Team Rickshaw was born. There's been 45 young riders in all. We've cycled over 4,300 miles and raised, over 36 million quid. And we just couldn't not carry on and do something this year. So that's why I went back to the One Show to say, look, I really want to do this. Let's just do our best to make it happen. And it was all going great until the weekend. But it is, as you say, it's the support of those people that keep the wheels turning. And honestly, donations have been coming in thick and fast. So thank you to everybody that's been out there and donating for us this year. It means such a great deal.
Brilliant. Listen, tell us about the members of your team this year.
Yeah, well, we're on Zoom, so I haven't long been off of Zoom from them, to be honest with you. Yeah. So there's a great bunch. Lewis, who had bone cancer just a few years ago, he had his leg amputated, but that's not stopping him. And he's such a brilliant young lad. So he's got a brand new prosthetic leg, actually, with all this technology and Bluetooth and stuff like that. So he started excellently at Goodwood, and he's cracking on at home now. Yeah. We've got Owen, who he lost his dad and became homeless. Had a really difficult time there. He's over in Belfast, but it means a lot actually for him to be doing this Rickshaw Challenge now at home, because for a long time he didn't have a place, he didn't have his own bedroom. So it's I'm really pleased for Owen that he can actually do that and go live to the nation from his own bedroom. Rosie, who you may have seen on the One Show last night, big Kylie Minogue fan. She's got cerebral palsy, but she got to speak to Kylie yesterday, and Kylie was just so fantastic with her, saying what a great fan she was of her. So that was lovely. We've got Lauren as well, who she has dwarfism and bone dysplasia. That's not stopping her at all. She's so brilliant. Sarah as well, who is deaf, and she has a hearing dog show. Basically, they're all raising awareness for those projects that have transformed their lives, you know.
That is absolutely fantastic. So tell me, what's the distance you've ridden so far?
Well, we're sort of quietly keeping it a bit of a secret, but I can tell you so far today, I've done 57 miles today. I did 76 yesterday.
Right.
I did 110 in the 2 previous days, all randomly just on my patio. But they themselves have been doing lots of miles too. So we're just going to group it all together, and you can find out a little bit later on how well we do. But I have to second again and say thank you for all the company. I've been going live on my Instagram, and it's been incredible what people have been doing to keep us entertained. I was having a full-on kind of magic show at 5:30 in the morning yesterday. just brilliant. I love it. It's so bonkers.
How many hours a day are you cycling?
Well, I'm sort of trying to do about 9 hours a day, really. So I'm off and on. I've got to keep walking around the garden and then sit back on again. But if I can get up to about 80-odd miles a day, it's going to be great.
And you're on the One Show again tonight?
Yes, we'll be here, up until Friday, so doing what we can.
Fantastic. Listen, it's been a real pleasure talking to you, Matt, and the best of luck. I mean, seriously tough conditions this year, having to do it on your own, but we're all behind you. And
thank you, Gary.
I'm sure you're going to do very well. To find out more about this year's Rickshaw Challenge and how to donate, just go to the website bbcchildreninneed.co.uk, and you can see Matt on the One Show tonight, BBC One at 7 p.m. Thanks a lot, mate.
Cheers.
All the best.
Bye all. Thank you.